Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying to do something different. I've watched music videos and I've done some Bora City magazine, which piss me off sometimes, tick me off. And the Asian entertainment and cultural channels, I learned so much from those two channels. And today I'm going to do something different because I know there's videos out there called Karma is an Army. I've watched a few. So I've noticed this new one, part 9, came out, I don't know, like 13, 14 days ago. So I'm going to check it out. Let's go. Karma is an Army. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let me see. Disclaimer. Okay, let's go. Sponsorship, okay. Cookbox.
Dude, these are my 2 bias records. These are literally my 2 bias records.
Wow.
Oh, cute. Okay, these are Taste of Love photo cards.
If you're a K-popper, you need to try Clutebox. Clutebox specially curates a box full of collectible K-pop merch and delicious Korean snacks straight to your door every season. Just go to clutebox.com, choose your favorite K-pop group and member, and don't...
Okay, so I don't know if I should say this, but I have subscribed to this Daybok boxes for years. But lately, since last year, I have not been receiving any of the boxes. I'm still waiting for the summer box from last year. Summer, fall, winter, and spring's already passed, and we're getting into summer again. So pretty much I am missing 4 seasons from that company, and I don't know what's going on over there. And so, but if anybody knows what's going on over there, let me know because no one is responding to my email. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Don't forget to enjoy Clutebox with your friends.
And by the way, I'm not sponsored. I pay my own hard-earned money for that subscription. So, Clubbox, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Hopefully you will not encounter anything like that. Okay, that's it. Let's go.
Hello armies.
Hello.
I'm back again with another Karma is an Army video. Let's start with the update of BTS solo achievements. Back in 2022, a lot of people celebrated when BTS announced their group hiatus and their upcoming solo debut.
Why would people
They
do
truly
that?
believed BTS wouldn't be as successful as soloist as
Why would people? Why are people so mean? We're not asking. Okay. I totally understand that you don't need to like everybody. You don't need to even like BTS. You don't need to like their song. You don't need to like anything about BTS. But why do you want to say things like this? I don't get it. How would you feel if someone else say things like this to your favorite? Serious, come on, really.
they are as a group, and they would end up being irrelevant.
Okay. I don't recall when was the last time I watched Karma is an Army. I think at the end I'll feel good because there's always revenge. Well, not revenge. It's kind of like payback, right? So, okay, anyway. I don't think I'm going to get triggered that much, but I think I might.
Now that all BTS members have officially debuted individually in 2024, let's see how those predictions went and take a look at BTS members' achievements. As of
They did
2023, all of them have now appeared on the global Spotify artist chart as soloist, and each of them currently occupy the top 6 of the biggest album debuts for Korean soloist in Spotify history, with Golden as number 1. Golden also breaks the record for the most streamed album by K-pop soloist in history on Spotify, and is now the most streamed album for an Asian artist on Spotify.
I think Jin is the only one who does not have an album yet, right? So he's coming back in a month, and we're all waiting for that. Yes.
In 2023, Golden, Layover, Face, D-Day, Jack in the Box, and The Astronaut has also surpassed 1 million copies sold, with Golden and Layover surpassing 2 million
Astronaut's
copies,
not really
making Jungkook and Via's
album.
double million sellers.
Yes.
And now BTS becomes the first and only Korean group in history to have 6 members reaching 1 million sales of their albums as soloists, with Indigo catching up with 830k copies sold on Circle Chart. BTS is also the first group where all its members have at least one song with 100 number ones on iTunes worldwide,
least
and they
one
currently
song.
occupy the top 7 Korean acts with the most number 1 songs on iTunes US,
wow.
with Jungkook as the K-pop soloist with the most number 1 hits. Jungkook has also joined BTS on Spotify Billions Club with 7. It's now the fastest song to reach 1 billion streams in Spotify history. And recently in April, Jimin's Like Crazy becomes the fastest Korean song on Spotify to surpass 1 billion streams, making BTS as the first non-English group
Oh my God,
to
my
have
face is
multiple
hurting,
members
but
with
all
a
the
song
smiles.
reaching 1 billion streams on Spotify. BTS themselves has a total of 4 songs with more than 1 billion streams on the platform. On Spotify Rap 2023, BTS was crowned as the top number 1 group. They were the most streamed K-pop artist for 7 consecutive years.
And yet, Grammy is not giving them any trophy. Screw Grammys. Little nothing.
With over 6.25 billion streams in 2023. On Spotify Top Tracks of the Year, Jungkook's 7 landed at number 4, which was the highest ranked song by a nation act on the list, and Jimin's Like Crazy landed at number 41. Jimin was also the most streamed artist on Spotify South Korea in 2023. Not only that, their albums were also critically acclaimed by music critics. D-Day was named as the highest rated hip-hop album of
D-Day is
2023
good.
by NME and Rolling Stone. It's also the 69th Rolling Stone Best Albums of 2023, along with Jimin's Face, which was also named as one of the best 2023 albums. Indigo was named as the best K-pop albums of 2023 by Genius, with D-Day at number 7. Jungkook's Golden were named as top 14 best-selling album worldwide in 2023, with 7 as the top 10 best global single on IFPI.
Yes.
7 and Rainy Days were also named as one
Oh,
of
I
the best
love
songs
Rainy
of
Day.
2023 at number 99 and 58 by Rolling Stone, with Rainy Days as the best 2023 songs by K-pop soloist.
Yes.
Jungkook, V, and Jimin are also the first Korean
The
soloist
Magnates.
to enter IFPI Global Album Sales Chart at number 7, 10, and 18. Not only their albums, Suga Road to D-Day were also named as the highest rated music
was such a good
documentary on
show.
Letterboxd 2023, with J-Hope in the box as the second highest rated.
Yes.
Leisure Byte also named Jimin's Production Diary as one of the best documentaries of 2023. So far we can already conclude that those people were totally wrong with their predictions or
Totally.
wishes, because
Totally.
BTS are literally thriving as soloist. At this point it's really silly to question their popularity when it's obvious how successful each of them are. But of course people are still going to doubt them again and again, because that's just what they do. When Jungkook announced
Seriously, I really don't understand all the hate, right? You don't need to hate something that you don't enjoy. It's kind of like, okay, BTS as a group and BTS as soloist, they put out so much music. Do I love every single one of their songs? No. I love some, I like some, I don't care for much for some, but just because I don't care for some of their songs does not make me hate those songs. Just because you don't like something as much, well, you don't like something, period, does not automatically equals hate. You don't have to be so black and white that either you love it or you hate it. You don't need to do that. Show some basic respect. Okay, let's move on.
announced his solo debut, some fans from another group convinced themselves that Jungkook could be easily defeated on music shows. But in reality they received a lot of help from so many other fandoms just to vote their faves against Jungkook. They also encouraged their fandom to cheat by using VPN to vote on M Countdown, but their fraudulent votes ended up being deleted after Mnet caught them. Of course they thought it was unfair and claimed they didn't know they weren't allowed to use VPN. But then they turned around and accused ARMY for doing what they did, which was obviously a lie. They were quoting a tweet someone made in March, while the ongoing votings involving Jungkook were held later in July. The person they quoted were also being educated about the usage of VPN almost immediately.
See, that's the thing. When people with all this hate, when they don't get their way, they start pointing fingers and put the blame on others. They don't look inside themselves to see, did I do anything wrong? What was the action? What was my action? Was my action really the correct action? They don't think that way. They just start pointing fingers. And I don't know whether how is it like that these days. I think I just see a lot of the, that kind of attitude around me this past few years, that there's a lot of finger pointing. It's never their own fault. It's always someone else's fault. It's not just BTS or the K-pop fandom. I see that in a lot of other areas too. I don't get it. Okay, let's continue.
After they posted their initial tweet, allegedly ARMY were also using VPN to cheat on Mubeat, but we were not even planning to vote there in the first place, because we knew we had little chance to win, which made the whole situation even more ridiculous.
We don't need to win
And after
everywhere.
everything they did, their favorite group didn't even made it to the final nominees. When this happened, they attempted to make Jungkook lose on M Countdown by voting for New Jeans. But karma is an army, and Jungkook ended up winning the trophy. He got the total of 12 trophies just for 7. And he won 2 more for standing next to you. Not only him, Jimin, V, J-Hope, and Jin also won a lot of trophies in music shows, with BTS also winning 3 trophies for Take 2 in the middle of their hiatus, totally dominating the chart in South Korea. Solo showcase or fan meetings were also held successfully, and it's mostly done for free. RM held an exclusive concert at Rolling Hall for only 200 audiences. V held an exclusive Vicnic fan meeting for only 1400 audiences. Jimin held an exclusive special talk fan meeting for only 320 audiences, with 4.7 million reverse live viewers. Suga had an additional concert date in Seoul for 3 days at KSP.
But I did go to Suga's concert. Yes. And when Jin comes back, if he has a concert, I don't think he will have a concert or anything like that, because I don't think he has enough solo songs to perform concert. But after an album, maybe he will. But I feel like if Jin's gonna do a concert, it's gonna be more like local in Korea, so more intimate.
Dome with a total of 38k audiences. And Jungkook held an exclusive showcase performances for only 2800 audiences, with 12 million reverse live viewers. He also had a surprise performance at the New York Times Square, gathering thousands of audiences with only half an hour notice. Each of them had their own unique ways to meet ARMYs, and this is just at the beginning of their solo career. Whether people want to accept it or not, the scale of BTS members' achievements as individual artists are huge, and they will get even bigger and bigger in the future. Our next topic is BTS YouTube records. Since 2021, BTS has been holding the record for the most viewed video on YouTube in 24 hours with Butter, and a lot of people has been trying to break that record and to take it away from us. On December 2023, another K-pop fandom went as far as streaming a GTA trailer because they want to see BTS losing their YouTube record. They didn't even care about the video game itself. Their only goal was to humiliate BTS.
Why?
Or so they thought. Because their plan ended up affecting their faves more than it affected BTS, kicking them from top 3 and being replaced by the GTA trailer at number 3 just after BTS's Butter and Dynamite with 90.6 million views. I've said it, and I'll say it again. BTS haters, especially K-pop fans, have more desire to see BTS losing, more than their desire to see their favorite artists winning. They were focusing on BTS so much to the point that they forgot their faves could also be affected by their behavior. And the worst thing about it is they just keep doing it again and again. Recently in 2024, Discord published a short video on YouTube, and they managed to create a bot by playing the video on loop in the background of their app, which they claimed to be an accident. The Discord video ended up breaking BTS's Butter record and getting more than 1 billion views on YouTube in less than 24 hours by using the bot.
It's an 18-second video. Does it really count? If I'm reading this correctly, it's an 18-second video playing loop, and they count that? They better correct it.
When this happened, that same fandom was celebrating, as if they were the one who was breaking the record. But then after a few days, YouTube deleted those bot views from the Discord video, and it ended up with only 2.8 million views after the deletion. So the Discord video didn't break BTS record after all, and Butter still remains as the most viewed video on YouTube in 24 hours, with 108.2 million views. They are for real calling BTS a flop. But yet they can't even break our record from 3 years ago, and can't even help other people to do it as well. Meanwhile, BTS is now the first Korean act to reach 1 billion stream on YouTube in 2024.
Yes.
They desperately wanted to see us losing, but we ended up winning again and again. Karma truly is an army and she will always be on our side.
Yes, indeed.
Next we are gonna talk about Billboard Hot 100 and BBMAs.
Okay.
Do you remember when Billboard changed the rules right
Yes,
after Jimin's
yes, I
Like
think
Crazy
I did a
debuted
video
at
on
number
that.
1?
Oh, wow.
Not long after
I did not do a video, I did a reaction video on that.
that, Billboard made another change for BB100. They are now no longer counting digital downloads from artists' web store towards the chart, and they will only count the sales from other sites like iTunes and
Okay.
Amazon. This happened just 2 weeks before Jungkook released 7, and a lot of people thought it would stop him from topping the chart, even calling Dream as a
No
flop
one's
for
gonna
only charting a
stop
gobbling
us.
under, while it only had 4 days of tracking, not a full week. And this time for 7, Jungkook were also competing against Morgan Wallen and Jason Aldean, who had massive radio play. Jason Aldean's song were also expected to chart at number 1. Some people were also streaming Jason's and Morgan's songs to prevent 7 from topping the chart. But despite all that, 7 successfully debuted at number 1 Billboard Hot 100, and it also simultaneously charted at number 1 Billboard
Yes.
200 and Global exclude US,
See?
making Jungkook as the first K soloist in history to achieve this. Not only 7,
Go for
Jungkook also charted at
you.
number 5 on Billboard Hot 100 for 3D, and Standing Next to You. He is now the first K-pop soloist to debut multiple songs in the top 10
Yes.
of Billboard Hot 100. Jungkook is also the first Asian soloist in history to chart 3 songs simultaneously in top 10 Billboard Global 200, and with 7 charting at
Go,
number 1,
Jungkook.
BTS becomes the first Korean group to have multiple members earn a number 1 hit on Billboard Hot 100. They are also the first and only Asian group to have all its members debut.
Look at that. All of them. Every single one of them. Every single one. Every single one of them.
Debuted on this chart, and all 7 of them have now reached the top 10 of the Artist 100. And on Billboard 200, each of them occupied the top 4th highest charting albums by Korean soloist, with Golden, Layover, D-Day, and Face tying at number 1. So we can definitely see clearly that they are still dominating
Yes,
Billboard
they
charts as
are.
soloist even until now.
And they're not even active.
And when BBMA's 2023 was announced, Suga, Jimin, and Jungkook were nominated as Top Global K-Pop Artist, Top Global K-Pop Song,
My
Top K-Pop
boys.
Album, K-Pop Touring Artist, and Top Selling Song finalist. Did you guys notice something off about it? Yes, they mostly got nominated for the newest 4 K-pop categories that Billboard announced that same year except for one, and very unsurprising for Billboard, to immediately put BTS members inside that K-pop cage they made to limit their potential.
Yeah.
I briefly talked about this in my previous BTS Paved the Way video, but basically, this K-pop
I need to
category
watch
isn't
that.
exactly a good thing, because it allows these Western award shows to limit Korean artists to reach further by caging them within the K-pop label. It would be easier for them to give Korean artists the bare minimum nominations, just to make the fans happy and satisfied. I believe this is what happened with the BB.
So I can understand for Suga and Jimin. Okay, they were singing in Korean. No, they want to cage them in K-pop. It is what it is. But Jungkook was singing English. How is that K-pop?
BMA's 2023 nominations. It's very evident by how Suga with his D-Day tour didn't get nominated as the top rap touring artist, despite it being the highest grossing concerts by rappers in the US in 2023. He is also the first rapper to earn over $3 million in a single arena concert in US history. Furthermore, Billboard doesn't acknowledge Suga as a rapper, with
Then
how
why
they
is he?
excluded him in their top 10 highest grossing rap tours of 2023 article they posted in December. Because according to Billboard Box Score, He ranks at number 37th top tour year-end 2023 with 57.1 million gross and 318k attendance. Yet they still excluded him from the list and once again limiting him with the K-pop label. Not only that, Jungkook's 7, which has been topping Global 200 and Global Exclude US charts for multiple weeks, also didn't get nominated for those respective categories. For 7's case, the problem might be because of the tracking period, and it might get nominated this year. But at this point,
I'm hoping.
I don't think ARMY have any faith in Billboard anymore,
Yeah, that's true,
and it's
right?
totally fair for us to be skeptical towards them. Because not long after they announced the nominees for BBMAs, Billboard tweeted a shady post about Jungkook, insinuating that the massive success he got for 7 on Spotify chart
What the fuck?
were thanks to Lato. They deleted the tweet and corrected their statement only after they received backlash from ARMY. Their attempt to discredit Jungkook was so irritating. Just because he's doing a collaboration doesn't mean he needs that to be successful.
No.
And it's proven by the achievements of standing next to you both on Spotify and Billboard chart.
He needs.
The thing I was immediately struck with was the design. Lots of windows.
And in the end, achievements of standing next to you both on Spotify and Billboard chart.
He
And in
doesn't
the
need
end,
anybody.
Jungkook won BBMA's top global K-pop song with 7, even though Billboard was probably bitter about it. And not only at BBMAs, 7 also won Song of the Summer at VMAs and win Best
Yes.
Song at MTV EMA, making Jungkook as the first K-pop soloist to win a VMAs,
Yeah.
MTV EMA, and BBMAs. And at 2024 iHeartRadio
iHeart.
Music Awards,
Actually, I used to work
Jungkook
hate, but I don't
also
like
won
iHeart.
Best Music Video for 7 and K-pop Artist of the Year, along with BTS who won Best Fan ARMY, J-Hope who won Favorite on Screen for J-Hope in the Box, and V who won Favorite Debut Album for Layover. At 2024 Webby Awards, Jimin won Viral Video for the Jimin Experience on The Tonight Show. He also won Advertising Media PR, Media Entertainment for their Just Ken video. At New York Festival's 2024, Jungkook's Dreamers won Silver for TV and Film
I love
Awards
the
Cinematography and Sound Design. It also won Bronze for TV and Film Awards Camera Work. BTS and members also won so
Did you
many
see my
trophies at
bag?
Circle
Did
Chart
you see
Music
my bag?
Awards, Golden Disc Awards, CL Music Awards, Hanto Music Awards, and the FAC Music Awards. BTS has also been winning D-Sang at TFMA since 2018 to 2022, for the exception of last year where another group won the D-Sang, while BTS are still on
Because they were not
hiatus.
here.
When this happened, K-pop fans started shading BTS and claiming that their D-Sang in 2022 were the last one they got, and they would never win another D-Sang anymore afterwards. But not even 2 months after they said it, BTS won another D-Sang at Mnet Music Awards 2023 for
And they were not
Worldwide
even
Icon of the
active,
Year,
okay?
making BTS as the first act in history to win a D-Sang during their hiatus, and
Yes.
extend their record as the only artist to win Worldwide Icon of the Year D-Sang at Mnet Music Awards for 6 consecutive years.
You know, I don't think there's anybody else deserve the world icon of the year other than BTS. Seriously, you know, I'm not being biased. It is why it is, okay?
Another one, thank you.
And with that, BTS now has a total of 74 D-Sangs, extending their record as the artist with the most
74.
D-Sangs of all time.
74.
BTS also won 2 other awards at Mama, and 2 awards at Melon Music Awards along with
Oh my
Jungkook, Jimin and
goodness.
Suga.
Karma
And
is
of
indeed an
course,
army.
K-pop stans were throwing a tantrum again over BTS winning a D-Sang during their hiatus. They think it's unfair, because BTS are currently
Why?
inactive as a group, and they want the D-Sang to be given to an active group instead. Mind you, Worldwide Icon of the Year is 100% fan voted. The nominees were picked from the winner of Top 10 Worldwide Fans' Choice, which were also 100% fan voted and eligible for all artists. It's totally depending on how much and how consistent you were to vote for them on Mnet Plus and Spotify. If your faves didn't win this D-Sang,
It's your fault.
it means you didn't vote for them enough. It's not BTS's and ARMY's fault that you cannot keep up with our voting numbers, and nobody can convince me that having a lot of fans who supported you is a drag, because I know they were also complaining about it. And I'm sure, if it's any other group besides BTS who were winning a desang during their hiatus, K-pop fans will celebrate them, and they will somehow use them as a gotcha moment to attack BTS and to question their popularity.
Why would they want to
They're
do
only
that?
claiming
I
it's
just don't
unfair
understand.
now because it's BTS who are winning, and they are their public enemy number one.
BTS brought so much money to Korea, bring all the attention, put Korea, well, not Korea, South Korea on the map, introduced to the world not just the K-pop, the K-cuisine, the K-cosmetic, K-skincare, all the K-beauty, right? Without BTS, many of people outside of Korea, maybe in Asia, it's a different story, but outside of Asian countries, not a lot of people pay attention to now South Korea until BTS come along, okay? So just move on and take it. Be grateful. Be grateful that BTS is there. Be grateful BTS came from South Korea. If BTS came from Taiwan, I'll be thrilled, okay? But unfortunately, BTS did not come from Taiwan. It came from South Korea. Be grateful. Come on.
Moving on to our next topic,
Yes.
BTS contract renewal. When BTS announced their group hiatus and eventually their enlistment, a lot of people were expecting them to disband after they finally debuted as soloist, including the media who didn't have.
Why do they expect BTS to disband? There are a lot of groups before BTS that the member went out to the military service. They came back reunited. So going to military does not automatically mean disbandment. So why do they expect BTS to disband because they're going to the military? What the fuck? I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Hesitate to predict their future. It's obvious how long they've been waiting for this, and how badly they wanted it to happen. But unfortunately for them, BTS has renewed their contract for the second time with HYBE in September 2023. They will be able to resume their group activity even after 2025, when they complete their military service.
Yes.
And I know HYBE is a mess right now with the current case that's still going
Yes.
on, but as BTS said before, we need to trust them, and
yes.
trust them only. BTS.
And one thing I don't understand, I've seen picture of those kind of funeral looking flower thingy outside HYBE. And if I read them correctly, there was the fan who sent it. I don't understand what were they thinking? What point are they trying to make? Are they trying to embarrass HYBE? Did they know that by embarrassing HYBE, it embarrasses BTS? And if they have the money to send those damn flowers, keep the money and buy albums. I don't understand. I think this is a mentality in the Korean culture, or how Korean K-pop fan behave. All the truck thing, sending trucks, flower thing. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
BTS are indeed in that level of success where and trust them only.
Okay. Yes.
BTS are indeed in that level of success where everyone feels threatened by their mere presence alone. Just a few days before this, BTS got disrespected by MBC in a preview for one of their program. They are discrediting BTS and claiming other group was the one who built HYBE. This statement is extremely sinister because the artist themselves said to them that BTS built HYBE. So with their careless remark, MBC put this artist in a weird position, while also disrespecting BTS at the same time. And this happened just a few months after MBC and HYBE ended their year.
Why are they so bitter and petty? Why? They are supposed to be professionals, right? They're in the entertainment industry. Why are they so bitter and so petty? They're behaving like kindergarten kids. Why?
Years-long feud, which started because MBC had a grudge against BTS for choosing to perform at New York Times Square for New Year's Eve instead of going to their program. So they clearly haven't changed at all. They really need to put some respect on BTS name.
Indeed.
And start treating them like the legends they are. The fact is BTS built HYBE and HYBE would never exist without BTS.
Totally
They were
agree.
responsible for more than 80% of HYBE's sales as a fully active group. And not only for hype. In 2023 BTS was selected again as Brandster Korean Wave Brands in the entertainment sector for 6th consecutive years. It's also their 5th year as top number 1 at the 2023 Entertainment Industry Power People. And when all BTS members officially enlisted in the military, ARM has charted so many songs at number 1 US iTunes and World Digital Song Sales Chart to send them off. They are now the first and only act in history to chart 37 songs at number 1 Billboard World Digital Songs Sales Chart. BTS themselves gave us a total of 94 songs in 2023, and so far this year, we already got 3 releases. Jin and Hobie will also come back to us this year, just a little more, and we will finally reunited together.
Oh my god, I
so
can't
maybe
wait to 2025.
our future's really gonna be okay after all. That's it for today's video.
Oh,
Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can also support me on Coffee. See you in the next video.
I did! Okay. I got overly excited. I think I got triggered again. But then again, at the end, you know, this kind of series, Karma is an army. The ending is always going to be good. So it was good that we knew. I still don't understand all the hate towards BTS around the world, you know. I think the most hate came from South Korea, right? Why is that? That's their own citizens. I really don't understand that, you know, the culture. I don't think it's a culture. I think it's just the pop. It's just the K-pop industry that some of the fans are so toxic that it's either the group that I like or no group else. No one else. That's not good. Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. It's pretty low. So I think there's another video that this channel mentioned that I should watch. Like, yeah, the BTS Paved the Way. I have not seen that yet. I did see the BTS Paved the Way from Borosity magazine. So maybe I should go back to look at this one. It should be the same thing, right? It should be the same information. So anyway, that's it for today. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.